Welcome parents to Hungry Brain Family, and also thank you for giving us an opportunity to bring a difference in your child's life. Dear parents, be committed that your child grows intellectually, emotionally as well as behaviorally. With emotional intelligence, you can see that your child is a well balanced child, can actually experience the way the world is going on, people are there, the sensitivity and the maturity grows, the communication that the child wants to have with you, that will also eventually develop. Along with this, the behavior would be channelized. The development that happens at the intellectual level will be in two areas. One, in the memory, where the child would remember things which he or she would have seen or heard. And the next area is thinking. The kind of cognition, thinking development that your child would have would be remarkable. He or she would see things, identify them, connect with things that were there in the knowledge earlier, and come out with various beautiful things. This journey obviously is going to be a long journey. It's going to take a year for us to have our children come to this level. But it's not after a year that you will see a difference, but over a period of time, week after week, you will see some of the other new development, some of the other miraculous observations, miraculous results that you would see in your child. You would witness them by your own eyes. It would be that visible. And just not you, but even people around you, your extended family members, your neighbors, your friends would also able to understand there is something different in this child. Now to get these results, there are two things which are extremely important: the usage of the program and your commitment. I am Hemali Gada, founder of Hungry Brain and your partner in your parenting journey. I've had an experience of parenting two kids who are totally different in their behavior, in their attitudes and everything. Along with that, I've also got an experience to partner thousands of other parents in their journey in making their child smart. In the last 20 years, there have been a lot of things that I've done, starting with toy library where parents used to come, exchange toys, games, books, and their parenting methods that they used to have. This gave me a basic idea in how parenting impacts the child, how exposures impact the child. Being a mind map trainer, I could understand how brain develops and step by step how can we really bring enormous difference in the way children see and understand the world and have their own belief systems. I've been a columnist and written various articles on how our parenting should go, specifically with this computerized children. And for you parents, I made things simpler. Rather than reading those articles, we've now started making videos for you on YouTube. You can see them at Enjoy Parenthood. Moving ahead with the course. The number from which you got this video, save this number. This number belongs to a program manager. Program manager would be assigning you activities every week. It could be in two forms. You can either get from the app that would be there, or you would be a part of a WhatsApp group and you would get activities every week over there. The second role of this program manager is to support you in all the problems that you have. There would be a parent support team assigned to you who would be there for the program to support you in the entire tenure. In case you're not satisfied with the person or have some queries which are not yet resolved, or any other difficulties, you can connect to the program manager and the program manager will ensure that your concern is solved and you are at ease. Program manager will also assign you a course called Master Flashcards. This has got 7 videos. I would recommend you to skip and directly go to the session prep video. This session prep video will explain you what are the things that you need to do, practice before even you start the session with your child. You may not have the cards with you, that's fine. The program is yet to be delivered, that's fine. But you can see the video, understand the concept, and you're ready to start. After you see the session prep video, you go to Perfect Session Guide. Perfect Session Guide video guides you through each and every step that you need to take in order to have your child enjoy the session. And bonus is how you also enjoy the session. So once you're ready with session prep and Perfect Session Guide, you're ready to start the video. But I would advise you to see 2 more videos before you start. One is the science of flashcards. So when you see the science, understand why imagination is important, why association is important, how this small thing, showing cards for few seconds, brings a turnaround in your child's life, this will actually add that spice, that enjoyment, that enthusiasm in you while you're showing the cards. And your child would love to enjoy the session with such an enthusiastic person. You can then go to the world of flashcards, which will give you a basic idea of why thinking simulation cards, why dot cards, why black and white cards, why flashcards, what are the types of flashcards, what are various categories, how we elevate, which you can understand how much depth of studies have been done in this course. If you do not see it, it may not make much difference to your child's growth, but seeing that will give you much clarity and confidence on the program that you are using, that it's the best for your child. The next video that you're going to see is the problem solving. Why problem solving at all? Why ask questions to young children? What are the ways to ask questions and how to support the child if the child is not responding well? These are the videos that you need to see it now. The other two videos, how to choose the right kind of flashcards and how to make your own flashcards, these videos you can see at ease once the course is done. Now I'll explain you about weekly activities. These activities are designed to develop your child's overall development. Images or things where certain specifications are required, those things we're sending to you. But other things where specifications are not important, but the process is important, those are the kind of activities that will have your child's brain develop in various other aspects apart from just seeing and thinking. It could be eye-hand coordination, fine motor skills, gross motor skills, vestibular movement, etc. All these activities you'll be doing at your home. These activities will be there at 3 levels. First level is where child would observe you doing the activity. Those activities child yet would not be able to do it. But these are extremely important for the child to observe. They're very minute things that the child would observe when you are doing the activities. And then after a few weeks, when you think the child is capable of doing those things, let the child do or support the child with those activities and move ahead. So we've divided the activities in various ways, and the activities that child has to observe, child has to do, and child has to experience. So this would come on every Friday. You can do them on Saturday, Sunday, or any day, and you can also continue doing it as many times as you want. If the child loves it, you love it, just enjoy. The next that I'm going to talk about is the parent support. From this number, you would get an e-card and save that e-card with the number that is the person who would be there as a parent support for the entire tenure. If you face any difficulties with the parent guide, you can connect to the person and understand how the things going on. Also, the parent support is the person whom you can share your videos. Now, why do you need to share videos? We've seen that in spite of you seeing session prep, perfect session guide, understanding things, observing things, there could be some minor difference that you would have implemented in your process. And that minor difference may be something that the child would not like to. To avoid any such incidents, we insist that you send us a video while you're showing the cards or the program to the child. It is advisable that you shoot the video in a way that we could see the baby's face, specifically the eyes. There's a lot of things that we would decode from the child's eyes, the spark of the eyes, which you as a layperson may not get. But with our expertise, we can see it and tell you what all to do next. In case, if you have certain restrictions where you do not want your baby's video to be shared with anyone, let us know. We'll not share the video with anyone. But it is extremely important for us to ensure that your process is going well. So kindly give us that privilege to be rest assured that the program is going well at your end. And this could be done by seeing a video. In case we think that there's some changes that we need to do, our team would connect with you and explain you well. A team member would call you once in a month to understand what all observations have you seen in your child. So let's come on what all observations to see. This program would work a lot when you're not showing the cards to the child. In other words, the ability that the child develops while seeing the cards, the thinking ability, concentration, focus, attention, observation, creativity, imagination, curiosity, all these things are developed in those few seconds. With these things which are developed in these few seconds, your child would observe the world participate in various activities in the world around in various ways. And those participation would have a different kind of edge, different smartness or understanding that would be demonstrated in our child's activity. It is also beneficial if you have a note of them. You can have it on a WhatsApp, on your phone, notepad, anyways. But when you document it, you yourself will see the kind of differences that are there in your child. The parent support is available for you on the call between 10 and 7 Monday and Saturday, anytime at your ease, how many ever times you want to connect to them. They will connect to you minimum once in a month to ensure things are going well. And I recommend that once in a month minimum you send a video of how things are going on, because the child is growing, the various phases of the child that would come up which you may not know how to tackle, how to move ahead, how to decode them, and the parent support would guide you in the appropriate direction. In the program you will see parent guide. Now, this parent guide is thoughtfully designed. It is designed in a way that you can understand it well and make things simple for you. Each set has 4 weeks, which is wrapped with a strip of paper in 4 parts. 4 weeks, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. So you have the set with you, you have the parent guide with you, see both together and you will actually understand how the process of the program should go. The team is there to support you, but I have a personal request. In this journey, to understand the parent guide, first take your efforts. Our team is there to support you, will not charge anything, nothing else, no other hesitation from my end, but just one concern, that when you are able to decode, understand what's there in the parent guide and perform the activities for your child, you are actually making yourself capable to ensure that you are ready and equipped to understand all the learning growth that you would provide to your child in future. Parents, the last and the most important thing, follow us on Instagram, hungrybrain.in, and do participate in Instagram Live. Your feedback and your observation about your child's development and growth is something which you can share with people and actually support hundreds and thousands of other parents who are now going to make a difference in their child's life. You can be a role model, you can be an inspirer for other families to have the results that you've got with your children. So I invite you to participate, come on Instagram Live, come live, talk with me, share your experience. And on the other hand, it would be a privilege for me to know you personally, talk to you one-on-one, and have a first-hand experience of how you're experiencing as a parent. For all this, I once again thank you for trusting us, trusting me, trusting Hungry Brain, and showering the love and the trust that you have. So now it's time to fasten your seatbelts and start enjoying the journey of miraculous results coming every day at your doorstep. Enjoy parenthood.